Hey everybody, what is up? It is BBK Dragoon. We are on the Black Garden. This actually is the last story mission of the game. I know I said in the last mission that, like, there were two more. Well, those two more I just found out are completely, like, sides. You don't actually have to do them. They're just designed for leveling. So, I didn't even know there were, like, side quests in the main plot.
I think we'll get a second chance at this. We pull this off, we can save the Traveler. If not, the Vex will seize our worlds.
Now, if you're overly, like, if you're just completely heartbroken that I didn't play those two missions and show you the side stuff, I'm sorry. It really, same thing happens. Same locations on Mars. Couple of fights at the end. Nothing crazy. One, you fight the Vex, which you should know are, like, the red people from Venus. And the other one, you fight the Cobalt. I think that's what they're called, yeah. Can't. See, I'm thinking Battlestar Galactica Cobalt right now, so it's kind of hard for me. I did try and, like, ride the wave and get out of the zone right there. No, can't do it. You go, like, halfway up the wall and it shuts you down. I wish it was a little bit more free roamy. I mean, I think Ocarina of Time, you know, is in my blood, and I just want to go to the edges of the forest and then the edges of blankety blank space. Going back and playing Ocarina of Time as an adult is a weird experience. I mean, I've played through it a lot just because of doing the speedrun stuff, but the game when I was a kid growing up felt like the biggest thing I've ever played, and now that I'm an adult, it's still pretty big, but it's just, I mean, the main map is tiny. Our standards have changed. The artistic value, though, on the map is awesome. I really hope there's some stuff people find. Glitches to get out of the map. That's a class. I mean, people are still figuring out how to get out of the map in Halo 3. I don't know if you guys watch some of those channels for Halo. I really wish I could shout those guys out right now. I just can't think of their name. But all they do is glitching. Halo glitching and campaign getting out of the map. It's unbelievable.
The Vex are going to do everything they can to keep us out of the Black Garden.
Again, story perspective, we got to get to the Black Garden and kill the heart of the Black Garden. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't have a clue. I don't understand why they're a threat to the Traveler. I don't even really know what the Traveler is. I know there's a lot of lore that's online in their Grimoire cards. But I don't feel as the player that I should have to go to a website to catch up with the story. Does that make sense? Oh, there's a enemy type you probably haven't seen before, the Hydra. There's a huge, like, Hydra-like, strike on Mars. No, it's Venus. It's on Venus. It can be a royal pain. That's one of the other things, too, is strikes. If you have teammates who don't know what they're doing, it can be a frustrating experience, dude. I didn't know you'd do that much damage. So we just open this. So you can see, like, I want to show you this effect. Pretty cool. So if we were out of the range, see it? And we walk in. Just cool. Oh, just cool.
Where are we? If this is the Black Garden, it's not on any map of known space and time. I guess we just keep going.
And that's why I think time travel is totally going to happen in expansions of Destiny.
Some kind of stasis.
They keep bringing up time, dude, and I love time travel. Love time travel in games. Spoiler, I knew that. Time travel in video games, greatest thing ever. Baby Guardians. It's the DLC. You're a child. It's the Guardians as a child. Instead of Baby Mario, you're like a baby warlock. Okay, they probably are not going to hire me off of that idea, but I mean, it could get some traction if you guys tweeted that out for me. Don't tweet that out, by the way. Boy, are we going to have a lot to talk about on this week's Destiny show. At the time of recording this is Sunday, right now when I'm beating the game. Came out this previous Tuesday. All you lucky people who could beat it in a day. I had work. I work 40 hours a week. That's how it goes. I am grateful. Doggone it. I am grateful to have a job. I do not like the internet, though, on days where a game comes out and you see people doing, like, 18-hour marathons, and you're just like, I remember when I was able to do... Actually, I don't know if I was ever able to do that, but I wish I could. Let your hygiene just go to waste. I'm not saying you can't shower if you do a marathon, but you just don't want to live stream that. Unless you're like Jessica Alba, in which case, I hope I did not offend female viewers. If I did, I deeply apologize. Cool green light. Respawn restricted. Very cool green light, and get ready for the moment of the game. Probably the best moment of the game.
There's something extremely dark down below. I think we found the Black Garden's heart.
It is gorgeous. Okay? It is beautiful. No two shakes, no two cents about it. Gorgeous. Doggone it. So let's continue forward. Food. Music's a little bit funky here on the Black Garden. Double shot. 3k damage with this sucker, man. That's a lot. That's a decent amount. Some guy who's like level 25 is like, Dragoon, just shut up. I do like 18,000. Which is, incidentally, over 9. Water looks good. I at least have a game that finally makes me happy that I own a next-gen console. I've had this since July, and I've put probably, before Destiny, less than 3 hours on this console just because there's nothing on. There's really nothing on one. Now there is. Is this game worth getting a next-gen console for? Hard question to answer. Because I actually bought the next-gen console for specifically Destiny. But if I wasn't YouTubing, since it is a game that's offered on current generation, I'm going to have to say I don't think this is something that you have to buy a next-gen console for. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I've seen how it plays on the 360 and PS3, and it is mostly the same. And I don't want to offend any current gen viewers, so they do feel a little bit different. And you're obviously not getting a lot of the particle effects, the lighting effects. If you're okay with that, so, yeah, you're fine. Play it on current gen. Your character will transfer from current gen to next gen, so I don't think you have to worry about a thing. And ultimately, at the end of this mission, I get to answer the question, is Destiny worth it? And I look very much forward to answering that. I'm strong in my conviction. I stand firm in my opinion. Of which you'll hear at the end. That's how we get viewers hooked, you guys. That's what they do in the news. And at the end of the show, the cat show with all the cute stuff you want to find out about. Now here's 20 minutes of horrible news. Hear about the latest crime. You need ammo. No, I don't need armor. Ammo. I think we have gotten this helmet like 3 times in this series. And incidentally, it's a better helmet than what we're wearing. And it looks exactly the same. Go figure. Very, very... I just love it. This entrance of like a big cave, these old ruins, this big thing. Okay, and people shooting. So I learned with these hobgoblins, if you one-shot them in the stomach, they will not waste your time with that shield block they put up. Heavy ammo, normal ammo, good stuff. Let's toss that. How hard is this at level 15 and 16, you might ask? Hard at level 15, challenging at 16. I was 16 when I was beating this the first time, I believe. Maybe 17, actually, now that I rethink it. I think I was level 17. Overall, though, I think you should look forward to the periods of time where you get to take a break from the story missions, go strike. It only takes a couple of strikes to level up, and that's about an hour of your time. Plus, I think that's where the game shines the most, for me at least. Darkness Zone. Those things sound just exceptionally creepy, as they should. They remind me of Terminator. You know how, like, the Terminator just blinks into a place, like, that little mist appears and then he shows up in the electrical storm? I really get that vibe when I'm playing against these kind of enemies. So let's keep going down.
The heart is just beyond here.
Yep.
This place is just one big machine. Get me close to the clusters.
I don't understand how it's one big machine. I mean, it looks like an old temple. Reminds me almost of Forerunner, you know, that kind of idea. I think the Forerunners are supposed to be like AI-based beings, highly evolved. I'm a glutton for gear. That's all I want to do is grab that first thing it drops. I would recommend wholeheartedly to play through the campaign with a friend if you have that opportunity. You and your friend will have probably 15 times better a time than if you're just doing it all solo. Nope, don't need them. Nope, don't need them. Five to 6 people would be cool. But you can get that experience, I guess, in PvP. Since we're going to need to head over here, I'm going to head over there already.
Hit the other one.
Okay, let's hit it. Let's hit it, bro.
Spire is forming.
I mean, what's working? Hey, jerk, go away. Not an enemy type. I mean, they're difficult, but they're just... It's like a siege tank trying to kill an old phantom or a turret tower or something. Oh, I did get it. Okay, cool. Minotaurs remind me a lot of acolytes. I feel like... Ooh, what we unlock? Even though you are fighting different enemies across the galaxy, I'd prefer some more diversity with them. Sure. Let's try it at least. More range, more recoil, that kind of thing, and more impact, so... Recoil's the negative offset there. Something next to me is hitting hard. It already doesn't have, like, that bad of it, recoils. Okay. Let's go over here. Pull our ghost. The thing he was talking about is that this tower is being formed.
It's all starting to make sense.
Nope. Not for me, it isn't. It's my second time around, too, and it's not making sense. It's a rock! As I take a swig of my water. Hey! Hey! Oh, come on. Down she goes. Now we input that eye of the Gate Lord that we killed on Venus.
All we need is permission to enter as a Gate Lord.
It's pretty. It's really pretty. Get ready to scratch your head, though. I told you I was not going to spoil our final fight. And I'm not. I'll let it spoil itself for you guys. You're missing the cool particle effect. That actually is really cool.
The heart of the Black Garden.
Which I still don't know.
Here goes nothing.
Alright.
Or everything.
Cutscene. We look awesome. They even have the same red eye as the AIs in Mass Effect. Oh, it's pretty cool.
So, think you can kill a god?
Don't think I have a choice.
The final boss is literally a dark blob. Granted, a beautiful dark blob, but like, can we be real here? The story literally is fight the bad guys because they're dark and you're the light. It's it's like you can't write this stuff. It's already been written somehow. Guys, the last enemy is going to be a floating blob of ink. Oh, that's good. That's good. Tom's been doing a lot of thinking. Tom bringing his A game to the conference call. Well done. We're put that down in the notebook. Development right now. Ooh, I'm the dark blob who'll destroy your ball of white. Watch as I slowly slither in the middle of this room. Fight my small boss. Okay, I derailed myself. Now, there's these 3 statues here, and I wonder what's gonna happen. You guys have any idea? I'm clueless right now. It is a pretty spot, I'll give you that, and that's like the prettiest ball of icky goo I've ever seen. Hey, icky goo, can we advance the plot? Thank you.
The heart is bringing that statue to life.
I would have never, ever, in my wildest dreams, predicted that. The statue that has no lines of dialogue. And that I still don't really know what we're doing fighting it. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Now the second one of these 2 is like the... Oh, I mean 3. Did I just spoil it? A little bit. I'm sorry. Keep shooting him in the stomach because we're doing a lot of damage with that. You think the designer would have like closed that zone off. It's almost like the guy who, you know, that one flaw with the Death Star. One little flaw. Okay, now the second of these ones I think is the hardest.
The heart is dying. Keep fighting them.
See, why is it dying though? Why would be... Dragoon, be positive. Don't worry. Be happy. At least I got a nade that is like the best thing ever. Things that I don't want to have happen, like dying. Dying is one of those things I don't want to have happen. They certainly... I don't even know what to say. Honestly, guys, I don't know what to say about the bad guy. I think you could have made me fight a giant spider, and I would have been happier. Or why not that lady that we visited, that awoken lady? What if she just turns out to be, like, Queen Ursula? Out of all the bad guys you could have picked, they picked a floating ball of Bic pen ink. Imminent mind. What is so imminent about it? Hey, you guys, stop. Go away. I know you're here to, like, give me ammunition. And actually, that's good. I need ammunition, so thank you. You know what? I'm glad they're here. I'm sorry I told them to go away. I feel bad now. They, you know, I didn't invite them back to the dinner party. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. I mean, we fought scarier stuff on the moon, am I right? This actually looks like, Prophet of Truth, doesn't it? Those rings, don't they remind you of that? Just a little. It's a good thing. Any little bit that reminds me of Halo is a good thing. Master Chief flies in and he's the bad guy. Oh my gosh, greatest moment ever. Primeval Mind. He's the epitome of evil. He's just not evil. He's prime evil. Great music. If only my actual emotional state matched that. And guys, even when you're at a lower level, this fight is not that much more difficult. Now, the music though is worth it. They got their heroic themes down. Pat stat. I'll give it that, man. I suck, dude. I suck so bad. Missing that shot. Heartbreak. Well, just enjoy the music as I crit his tummy over and over. If you hit him... Oh, I don't have my sniper with me. But if you hit him with the sniper, it'll stagger him. You can almost get a loop going. Actually, I should just show you, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. As I die. That would be so sad. Last, like, section of the boss fight. 2 hits left. And he's like, no, you're dead. You stink. Broncos play today. I think they just started. I'm not a big football person. What a surprise, a gamer who isn't a big football person. Well, actually, that did enough damage to kill him, so you didn't see him staggered. Alright, next stage begins of the boss fight. Psych. That's it.
We're back on Mars. the shroud of darkness is lifting, and light returns to the traveler. The speaker is calling us home.
We're back on Mars. This voice acting, I don't get it. So yeah, I don't feel good about that. But the rest of the game I feel great about. It's really fun. Playing it is super fun. It's just, what the heck? Just wait for the ending cutscene, guys. It's worth sticking around through there. I'll give my final word on if this is worth it or not, and I will close things up here on the series. But overall, I mean, it's a fun, stinking game. It just leaves you scratching your head why we fought bigger, harder, more fun enemies all the way back 10 missions ago on the moon. And that final boss is just like, well, what? You know, like your head is just swimming. So, I will see you in a moment after our cutscene.
For centuries, we feared the forces of darkness massing against us. We sought to hide and cower beneath a broken god. No more. These guardians show us what we are, what we have always been, and what we will be again. We are what remains of the light, and we will not be stamped out.
It's a day for pretty speeches and medals. But we know the real fight takes place out there. Take this. There's so much more, Guardian. I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. All ends are beginnings. Our fight is far from over.
And that, my friends, is the Destiny story. Was it all that you expected and more? For me, that ending kind of makes me want to gag. Really makes me want to gag, because I don't understand like what heroic feat we did other than just complete their arbitrary missions across the galaxy. It acts like there's this big moment of like you actually saved it. There was never any risk of I never felt like there was an enemy to be fearful of, you know what I'm saying? So, while there's huge letdowns in the narrative and the way the game communicates the narrative, let's hit the high points here. Audio design is superb. It's unbelievable. The gameplay itself, phenomenal. It's fun, it's addictive, it's got excellent movement. It's a hiccup. It's just darn fun. It makes you want to come back again and again. And the beauty of the game is in level 20 and beyond. The other thing too is this is the start of an adventure. So I think if you view it through the lenses of, here is Destiny, here is the foundation we're working with, now trust us over the next 10 years to craft this into something truly amazing, then I think Bungie absolutely will do that. As it stands right now, I think the game is worth it. From a pure gameplay perspective and the amount of content and time you can put into the game, if you're okay with this being a loot grinding experience, I'm totally fine with saying this game is wholeheartedly worth it. Now, if you purchase this to experience a Bungie level story that is up to the par that Halo was, you won't get it anywhere near. And that's why I feel so confused, because Halo had these moments of beautiful giant battles with scarabs and huge intense fights, where this, every boss feels virtually the same. There's a few here and there that don't, okay? But for the most part, that last fight demonstrates the game in its entirety, like, in terms of my negative critiques. It doesn't make sense, they don't communicate well, and the pacing is outrageously bad. But all of that aside, I had a great time playing through Destiny, and this is just the start. Consider the story, the tutorial, and almost your introduction and the rest of the game and the strikes. If they keep adding more, totally worth it. Now it's the first week. If they don't keep adding more consistently, players are going to be done in 2 weeks, and that's an issue. So I'll probably do an update here on the channel within the next couple weeks once I get higher level, once the Vault of Glass raid opens up, and let you know on my opinion. I'm totally curious to your opinion. You can let me know down below. Thank you for watching this series, everybody. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. You can get in touch with me on Twitter if you have further questions. Other than that, I'm going to see the rest of you probably in Destiny's show. Have fun out there, Guardians, and if this was something you'd like to see more of, let me know. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.